Hello, and welcome to the Sunnyside Update. My name is Julio Chavez.
And I'm Vanessa Vidado.
And we are here to bring you news, highlights, and information on the Sunnyside Unified School District.
More than 200 high school special education students from the Vale and Sunnyside school districts participated in the Sunnyvale Student Leadership Conference on February 9th. The conference was hosted by the Sunnyvale Community Transition Team, which was formed 5 years ago with support from a state grant. The team focuses on a transition conference to give students the opportunity to attend a professional conference in a meeting venue. At the conference, students heard from a motivational speaker and obtained information on careers, employment, education, finances, and recreation. Breakout session topics included post-secondary education, vocational training, direct employment, military service options, health occupations, digital arts, business, banking, and more.
Most of our students haven't experienced this type of venue where they have to dress up. What they leave with is connections with students from other schools, and connections that there are special ed students in other schools. They leave, we hope, more motivated, to finish the school year, because some of them are leaders, but not necessarily in the positive realm. And so we see a change. We see them finishing school strong.
The Sunnyside District was host to a White House Hispanic Community Action Summit on January 30th at Sunnyside High School. The summit was one of 12 that White House has held across the nation to hear from communities on the topics of education, jobs, the economy, immigration, and healthcare. More than 400 students and community members attended.
What I plan to get out of it on a very personal level is just the sense of involvement on the part of our community. The sense that the White House, through its representatives, are in a part of the community that sometimes gets ignored or taken for granted. I think that's a plus. And that they're in a high school. I really wanted them to be in a high school, to see students, to see that future generation. And so the things that I expected from it are happening.
Recently, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Steve Holmes, presented an update on the freshman academies at Desert View and Sunnyside High Schools. The reasons for establishing the freshman academies are to improve attendance and academic achievement, support students with integrated learning opportunities linked to core standards, allow for relevant learning experiences through community service, connect all students to caring adults who will guide them and help them plan, and to ensure preparation for college and career readiness and incorporate 21st century skills. The freshman academies have 3 goals for academic achievement: to reduce the number of Fs, achieve 100% promotion to 10th grade, and for 100% of freshmen to be on target to meet aims.
Each freshman academy will now have its own new buildings. So next year, Sunnyside has a new building that's already, you can see it from the outside, is going up very rapidly, and we'll set to open this next school year. Desert View has added a whole new wing, and that wing will be scheduled to open again next year. And the uniqueness of not only their own facilities, but both freshman academies will have their own principal. Mr. Armando Valenzuela has actually been named principal of Freshman Academy at Desert View for next year, and Miss Alyssa Welch has been named principal for Sunnyside Freshman Academy for the following school year.
Last December, Danielle Hernandez Jr. was sworn in as the newest Sunnyside District Governing Board member. Hernandez is 21 years old and a former intern for U.S. Representative Gabrielle Giffords. He is a 2008 Sunnyside High School graduate and political science major at the University of Arizona. Hernandez was elected to the board during the November 8th general election. The board voted 5-0 to elect Magdalena Barajas as governing board president for 2012.
Congratulations to Craycroft Elementary School Principal John Robertson, who was named a Rodale Exemplary Principal by the Rodale Charitable Foundation. Rodale, in partnership with Social Venture Partners Arizona, developed the Rodale Exemplary Principal Initiative to recognize outstanding school principals and populate a pipeline of highly skilled school leaders for Arizona's most challenging schools. Mr. Robertson has spent 38 years in education, including 16 years as a classroom teacher, 3 years as a middle school assistant principal, and 19 years as an elementary principal.
Anytime that anyone wins an award, it's because of the team that we get the awards. It's never because of the individual. And I'm really blessed to have just an outstanding group of teachers and students and the cooperation of the parents in this community.
This just in.
March 12th will be John Robertson Day here in the Sunnyside District.
The Arizona Daily Star, in association with University of Arizona, will host the 4th Annual Tucson Festival of Books March 10th and 11th. The free book festival will be held on the campus of the University of Arizona. The festival brings together authors, publishers, and the reading public in a family-friendly community event. Net proceeds of the festival are used to promote literacy in southern Arizona. The Sunnyside District will be an exhibitor with a booth at the festival.
Voters in the Sunnyside District approved an $88 million bond in the November 2011 election. Funds will be used for technology, building renovations, upgrades to athletic facilities, new buses, and the construction of a new state-of-the-art K-8 fine arts magnet school. The governing board approved the first sale of bonds and the first expenditure, $6 million, to purchase 40 new buses. The buses to be equipped with new technologies such as GPS, digital student ID tracking, and wireless communications.
Sunnyside Pride!
And now for your Sunnyside Pride segment. Congratulations to Elvira, 5th grader Michael Alegria, for winning the district spelling bee, which was held on January 24th at Challenger Middle School. Michael will represent the Sunnyside District at the Pima County Spelling Bee on February 18th.
Congratulations to the Star Academic Center's basketball team, which won the Fall 2011 YMCA High School Basketball League Championship on December 17th. Star defeated Prep Tech by a score of 40-30. The team went through the regular season undefeated and won 3 games in the end-of-season tournament to win the championship. Brian Shea is the team's coach.
Congratulations to Superintendent Dr. Manuel Izquierdo, who is a panelist on the Technology Educator panel at the Pearson K-12 National Meeting in Atlanta on January 9th.
Elaine Valenzuela is the Sunnyside Foundation's new president. A Sunnyside High alumna, Ms. Valenzuela is the retired manager of the Valencia Library. She was inducted into the 2011 Alumni Association Hall of Fame.
Congratulations to the Sunnyside District's Executive Director of Information Technologies, Javier Baca, who was featured in an Ed Tech magazine article about the district's private cloud technology, which provides remote access to district systems. The article appears in the magazine's winter issue and can be read at edtechmagazine.com.
The Tucson chapter of Executive Women International organized a Coats for Kids drive, led by Judy Parker. A total of 737 new and gently used coats were donated for Sunnyside District students, more than double the number collected in their first drive last year. Donations included $2,000 from Rosemont Copper and 100 coats from Burlington Coat Factory, plus materials and service from Horizon Moving Systems. The coats have been distributed to students at the district's Family Resource and Wellness Center.
February 6th through February 10th of this year was National School Counseling Week, and the update would like to thank all of the Sunnyside District school counselors for the work they do. National School Counseling Week highlights the tremendous impact school counselors can have in helping students achieve school success and plan for a career. And that was your Sunnyside Update. Thank you for joining us.
See you next month.